What's up everybody? I just wanted to come in and say my piece on the quality of life change Capcom is doing with Street Fighter 6 because I feel like it might end up being a major change to the game. Before we get into it though, feel free to subscribe. I make videos all the time and I know people are seeing them, but they just aren't sticking around. If you like the content and you decide to subscribe to the channel, I would very much appreciate it. Anyways, what is this game-changing update? I am of course not talking about adding Rashid to the game, but rather I'm referring to this tweet I woke up to recently by Street Fighter's Twitter account the other day. A new quality of life feature is coming with the Rashid update on July 24th. After cancelable normal attacks, simply press medium punch medium kick for classic or the drive parry button for modern to perform a drive rush cancel. And they've shown it off here. I for one am in love with this change. To input a drive rush cancel normally, you have to press forward after a cancelable normal attack hits, but this makes it so much easier. I don't have much trouble with the forward input in most cases, but I'll be honest when I say that hitting it every time after a crouching attack really is messing me up. I've practiced it over and over again in the training mode, and it's really become hard for me to do consistently, especially in the middle of a match. So being able to do drive rush after a crouching medium kick more easily really appeals to me as a Ken player. I'd also like to say that my precision while inputting this isn't exactly the best, and the input reader in this game isn't doing me any favors. Sometimes when I get a drive rush opportunity, my forward input will be sloppy enough to bring out some special move that I had no intention of bringing out. For me personally, this is going to simplify a lot of my game plan going forward with drive rush canceling, and I think a large portion of people ranking lower than Diamond are gonna feel this way. But let's get into some crazy stuff. Brian F has a really good video talking about this already, but I 100% agree with him in the way he sees this from a better than most players perspective. Basically with this change, drive rush buffering is going to be made a lot easier. In this clip we can see Tokido is already quite good at drive rush buffering the way things are, but he's also using a hitbox full of buttons rather than any sort of stick for movement. And even so, this cannot be easy to do consistently. After this update though, anyone will be able to press their buttons and slap the parry button right after to buffer a drive rush cancel in the case that the attack would land. Obviously I'm not the greatest at explaining something so in-depth as this, as I'm not a pro player with all the know-how about when this might be useful, but I recommend watching Brian's video if you care to see what he has to say. This update has a chance to make drive rush cancels come out around every corner in professional level play, and it's hard to say whether this is a good idea or not. Then again, everybody thought modern control simplifying things would make this game a lot easier, and now I've seen almost nobody doing it in platinum ranks or higher, so who knows? The future for Street Fighter 6 is yet to be determined, and honestly, I'm just excited to see it. As a spectator, if this does change a lot about how people will be playing in pro level games, I'm kinda just pumped to see how it goes. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Is this change largely good for the community? Is it going to make every stray hit lead into a full combo worth of damage? I'm happy to have it for myself, but it'll definitely be weird for me to find out how my ranked games are gonna go after it drops. If you like the content, feel free to subscribe. As for now, my name is Myloe, and I'm out.